Hey there, guys. Good to see you today. Hey, is finding customers is the goal of any business. I'm a freelancer and I've been in business now for 15 years, and finding clients is super important. Truthfully, though, many people struggle with finding consistent customers that bring much needed cash flow into their businesses. Well, if you have trouble finding customers, stick around. I'm going to give you three simple tips for finding tons of customers that are just waiting to meet you. Hey, my name's Matt Kastner. I'm with Freelance on Fire, and I help purpose-driven design professionals go from employee to boss by showing them how to turn their valuable skills and experience into a profitable and rewarding freelance business so that they can enjoy the freedom and joy of being a successful independent entrepreneur. So thanks for joining me this morning. I wanted to come in and just share the times that I talk with freelancers. The topic of finding customers is always coming up. Whether it's a young freelancer who is just trying to get started or even a seasoned freelancer, it seems like there's this struggle to find quality, consistent clients. I can tell you personally, as I was starting off as a freelancer, I struggled with this as well. I remember as I was getting started as a freelancer, I would wonder where the next call was going to come from. And I would finish up a project, and if I didn't have another project lined up, all sorts of nervous feelings started to come up. And if you've been in that feast or famine mode before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But let's just face it, that this is really a key to our business. It's a key to any business. Businesses who do not have customers do not survive. So I feel like this is something that you either need to really get a good handle on, or it's just you're not going to be in the game for very long, or you're going to end up finding clients that aren't good fits, and you're not going to make the kind of income that you need to support yourself. And I tell freelancers all the time that yes, we are independent. Yes, we work for ourselves, but we have to approach our reality as a business owner. We're the CEO of one, and we have to make business decisions just like any other business would. And a business has expenses. A business has to pay their employees. A business has to market and advertise to sell their products, and they have to take care of their customers. So we have all of those positions that are wrapped up into us as individuals. So finding clients and customers is really a big deal. The problem is a lot of freelancers don't know where to start. And they think that putting up a portfolio or putting up a social page and sharing a few examples of work is going to make the connection. And many are surprised that they do that work and people don't knock on their door. There's not a line waiting for them to serve a group of people. I think there are some misconceptions about what finding clients is. And once you get your head wrapped around the concept, it starts to point you in a new direction. So today, what I want to do is I want to share with you three simple things that you can do as a freelancer, whether you're brand new getting started or a seasoned pro, or maybe you're someone who is finding themselves working at home now because of the pandemic, and you're asking yourself, I wonder if I can make this go full time. I wonder if I could start a business. So what I do as a professional is I work with freelancers. I work with them on a monthly, daily basis and help them grow their own businesses, okay? So what I want to share with you today are these three simple steps that I think will help you find more customers. Number one, you need to know what problems you solve. So many freelancers that I talk to never frame their skills, experiences, and talents within the context of a business problem. When I was a young person going through design school and I was putting together my portfolio, it was more like an art gallery. It was more like, hey, this is what I can do and this is what my stuff looks like. But to be honest with you, when it comes to a business looking for talent, they don't specifically want to know how good you are with Photoshop. Now, that's important. You need to know your skills and you need to know your craft first and foremost. Without those, you really don't have a shot. Okay, so get good at your craft and know what you're doing. All right. But when you're going out and putting yourself out there to people, think of it this way. You don't want to show people an art gallery. You want to show them an auto shop or an emergency room. You want to show them what you can do to help them when they come in with something that's not working, something that's broken, or something that needs to be fixed or improved, okay? We go to the doctor because something is wrong with us, right? And we go in and we tell the doctor what's wrong, and they prescribe and they give us a solution that makes us feel better, right? So as freelancers, we are that doctor, and we need to know what our specialty is, okay? If I have a knee that's hurting me, I'm not going to go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor to diagnose my hurting knee. Why? Well, the doctor that I'm going to go see does not have a specialty in dealing with joints and, knees specifically. He's used to dealing with upper respiratory, the ear, nose, and throat stuff. And so it just doesn't make sense for someone who has a specific problem to go to someone who doesn't have the cure or the answer. So the first thing as a freelancer, what you need to learn is you need to learn what skills you have and what business problems you can solve with those skills. So I want you to get a sheet of paper, and I want you to write down the things that you can do, okay? What are the things that you can do as a freelancer, all right? What skills do you have? What talents do you have? What can you create? What are the things that you can build as a freelancer? And then on the second column, I want you to write down what are the business problems that can solve. What solution does your skills and services provide to a business? That, my friend, is where you're going to start to get a clue as to how you fit into this whole customer discovery game. All right. So first thing you have to know is you have to know what problems your skills solve. Okay. Now, the second thing you need to know is you need to know who are the people that have that specific problem. Okay, you can solve a problem and you can do it really, really well, all right? You need to find the people that have that problem so you can put yourself out in front of them and offer your solution. So let's just take the example of a knee doctor, okay, an orthopedic specialist. Okay, someone who's looking to help someone with their orthopedic skills is probably going to go not to a kindergarten classroom where there's a classroom full of kids. They're probably going to go somewhere where there are a lot of people who may have joint injuries. Let's say an athletic team, all right? Those people are hard on their bodies. They tend to have injuries that affect their joints. That would be a potential target market for them. Or maybe the elderly. Maybe as we get older, our joints start to deteriorate, and there starts to be problems, with the way our joints work together. So that doctor would then find that crowd that he could put his message out in front of and start to relieve some of the pain and some of the problem that those customers are facing with their knees. Okay, so think of yourself that way. You're the doctor. You have a certain set of skills. You can serve a certain set of problems. Who are the people that need to have your services? Okay, who needs your help? Who has a problem that you can solve? All right. Now, number 3 is you need to go find where these people are living and go hang out in their general area. All right, whether that's online, whether that's in person. And I realize with the pandemic that in-person meetings are very restricted. But with the internet, you can virtually go be a part of any group on the planet right from your laptop or from your cell phone. All right. So find out where those people are that have the common problems that you can solve and go put yourself in the middle of them and say, hey, I've got the answer to a problem. Let's talk. Okay. Trust me, when you do that, you will start to find people coming out of the woodwork to work with you because they have problems that you have an answer to. So let me just recap. Know what problem you can solve. That's number one. Know what skills you have and what problems they can solve in the business world. Okay. Number two, find out who the people are that have that problem. Know who they are. Number three, find out where those people hang out and go hang out with them. Okay. So do those three things, and that's going to help you finding customers that are right for you. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more, I have a special announcement. I want you to mark your calendars for Wednesday, September 30th, because I'm going to be opening up a challenge that I do. It's a 3-day training that will show you how to find your client, price your products and services, and submit a no-brainer offer to them. And it's going to be amazing. I've done this before, and the results are outstanding. I break it down step by step. This is the method that I use to identify my marketable skills, to put those skills into an offer, okay, into a package. I price that package competitively, but in a way that pays me well, okay? Then I put it together into a no-brainer offer that makes it so enticing for a customer they just can't say no. And then I show you how to present that offer to your customer. If you'd love to know how to do that, and I encourage you to join me on September 30th when we kick this off, then I want you to check out and grab a seat and sign up at 1k3days.com. It's my $1,000 in 3-day challenge, and I will show you in 3 days how to book $1,000 worth of work in just 3 days worth of your time. Now, it's a training and it's intensive, but trust me, if you're wanting to grow your business and you're serious about it, I highly encourage you to get involved in this challenge. It will change the way you do business. And I'll be sharing more details later, some of the students that have gone in the past, and it has revolutionized the way they think about finding clients, booking work, and getting the price that they deserve. Okay? So remember, to find customers, number one, you want to know what problem you solve. You want to know the people that have that problem. And you want to, 3, find out where those people are hanging out and go hang out with them. Okay? And if you want some additional training, you want to really get at top of your game, join me for my $1,000 in 3-day challenge. And that starts September 30th. And I want to see you there. Okay? So for now, I'll talk to you later and have a fantastic